Yeah, this album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. To all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling from that called the police on me when I was just trying to make some money to feed my daughter. To all my peoples that was struggling, you know what I'm saying? So good, baby, baby. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape rock till my tape pop, smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on product stock. Way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Remember rapping Duke? The hard. I never thought that hip hop would take it this far. Now I'm in the limelight cause I rhyme tight. Time to get paid, blow up like the world trade. Born sinner, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? Peace to Ron G, Brucey B, Kid Capri. Funk Master Flex, Love Bug, Star Ski. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call a crib, same number, same hood. It's all good. Uh. And if you don't know, now you know. I made the change from a common thief to up close and personal with Robin Leach and the far from cheap. I smoke skunk with my peeps all day. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. The Moet and Alizé keep me busy. Girls used to diss me, now they write letters cause they miss me. I never thought it could happen, this rapping stuff. I was too used to packing gats and stuff. Now honey's playing toast like butter plate toast. From the Mississippi down to the East Coast. Condos and Queens, indoors for weeks. Sold out seats to hear Biggie Smoke speak. Living life without fear. Putting 5 carats in my baby girl ear. Lunches, brunches, interviews by the pool. Considered a fool cause I dropped out of high school. Stereotypes of a black male misunderstood. And it's still all good. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was that broke, man, I couldn't picture this. 50-inch screen, money green leather sofa. Got 2 rides, a limousine with the chauffeur. Phone bill about 2 G's flat. No need to worry, my accountant handles that. And my whole crew is lounging. Celebrating every day, no more public housing. Thinking back on my one-room shack. Now my mom pimps a act with minks on her back. And she loved to show me off, of course. Smiles every time my face is up in the sauce. We used to fuss when the landlord dissed us. No heat, wonder why Christmas missed us. Birthdays was the worst days. Now we sip champagne when we thirsty. And if you don't know, now you know. Nigga.
Now you know. Chat, how's everyone doing? New week. Hope you guys are ready. Somebody's saying Chris, he monk mode. Never left monk mode. To be honest with you, I don't need monk mode. I've never left. If you need to go into monk mode, something's wrong. Chat, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone had an amazing weekend. We about to get started here shortly. Now we know. Yes. Alright, chat. Slashy. Before we start, Keeks, how was your weekend, brother? Obviously, we're not chatting rugby, so just tell me about the rest of your weekend. No rugby.
The rest of the weekend was good, bro. Relaxing, some good family time, but good weekend. Your side?
No, good. Good. Was a little bit busy at the office, not like outside, like physical labor. Just getting things cleaned up here for us, but yeah, I would say we're almost there. Today, tomorrow, Wednesday, a lot of stuff coming in to finish up the studio. So yeah, last couple of days here in the den, in the war room, if you want to call it that. So
I'd even like to say maybe on Wednesday we'd already maybe have a studio set up, but we'll have a test stream on Wednesday. I don't know if we'll have the stream, but we definitely will have a test one on Wednesday.
Owens, am I seeing that time right? 8:30 tonight, 12 hours. What is that, Slashy? What is that? Did I schedule the stream wrong? 8:30 p.m. I did. Sheesh. Let me just change this. Let me just change this. Can I change it? Nope, we already started anyways, so my goodness. Alright, we can't change that, that's fine. Is the other one fine? Let's just check, is Keegan's session good? Let's just make sure. Chat, 24-hour stream while I check here. Watching 24-hour stream on Thursday, and it's been the reception. Everyone we've asked guests to come on, everyone has been very, very responsive. So do want to thank each and every one of them that's going to come on, that's going to push their communities to donate as well. Remember, the main thing is to assist you as traders. We're going to be spending a lot of time, a lot of education, and then also the winter drive. Every single cent that gets donated here will go to charity, and not even charity, chat. The charity is we're going to buy a lot of blankets. We're going to go into the streets, anyone on the side of the road, wherever, because those are the people that really, really need it. Where there's no hope, those are the guys we will. And then I'll also chat to churches. Some of the churches also have contact with people that do street ministry. So it's really gonna go to a grassroots level. Foundations and charities, believe me, they get stocked with a lot of money and stuff. This is going directly to the roots. So chat, let's get started this week. Hope you had an awesome week. We're going to pray here before we start, as always. Get our minds right, get our spirit in the right place, and just cover us for the rest of the week, for the rest of the session. And if you don't know this prayer by now, I think another week or two you'll know it. And the prayer goes a little something like this. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. If you believe it.
Amen.
There we go. Keegan believes it. Do you believe it? Do you believe it's going to be a great week? I definitely do. Chat, straight into the mix. Let's get going here. Let's not waste any time any further. In the Eurozone, we've got Bastille Day. That is in France. Beautiful. It looks like it can be a good one. Thank you so much. Yes, perfect. We've got JPY Marine Day. Also quite interesting here. So JPY closed, and then France closed. Not really too phased about France. You know what we did in France last year. Anyways, GDP coming out not a little bit, very, very soft out of China. That's a big, big concern. Industrial production year on year coming out stronger than expected, but the rest, retail sales, massive, massive slowdown in China. Chad, that is quite concerning. One of the biggest economies in the world slowing down at a rapid pace. Obviously, that's going to filter through to the rest of the world as well. Eurogroup meeting again this week. Tuesday, we've got ECB bank lending survey, and then later that day, we've got some inflation numbers coming out of Canada. Retail sales Tuesday. Wednesday, we've got quite a bit of pound data also coming out. CPI, big one there for the pound. Also, we've got some CPI numbers coming out of Europe. So Wednesday, a big one. Thursday, some employment figures coming out of Australia. Not really going to affect us, but we've got some employment numbers coming out of Britain. That's obviously going to have an effect on the dollar. And then monetary policy decision on Thursday as well. So it's setting up to be quite a good week. Friday, we've got retail sales, beautiful month on month, and then also Fed Williams on Friday. So, Chad, that is the week for us in terms of what to look out for. In terms of the charts, Project G members already had a good taste of what we expect for the week. Very simply put for me, dollar index neutral to bearish. I'm expecting some type of pullback at least as a minimum to come and retest this breakout area. That is the area where we're going to need to see whether we continue bearish or whether we are going to continue bullish. So 104.034. We're going to chat about Trump. As I mentioned to the guys last night, not expecting anything to happen. It's still, we'll chat about it afterwards. A lot of you thought like something's going to happen today. I told the guys nothing's going to happen. Daily for me, DXY, we are neutral to bearish. Why am I neutral to bearish? Because we've already made a new low. Quite a bit of downward pressure. I want to see now if we can start moving back to the upside, just purely as a pullback. Even here, even maybe a little bit higher. So I'm neutral to bearish with the idea that there is the outside chance of a deeper pullback. If you look at where the monthly pivot is sitting all the way up there, where the weekly pivot is sitting, it's sitting up here. Dollar gapped up slightly, so interesting. EQ down here, Asia still within the Asia session, weekly pivot up there, so we'll see in a little bit where we will be trading from. 80 obviously now a little bit bullish. I'm going to say very, very simple for me going into the session. We just nipped Asia lows. I'm going to say this area here, that is the weekly pivot. Where's the daily pivot? Sorry, I'll switch off the daily pivot. Chad, give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Let's do the yearly pivot as well. Okay, daily pivot all the way down here. That gap fill. So it's going to be interesting whether we reject here and go for the gap fill. But yeah, it's Monday. We're not going to jump at anything without really considering what's going on. US 30. There we have it. We've got this beautiful, beautiful weekly breakout. I'm bullish. Nice wick to fill. So nothing too much. If you don't understand why this is bullish, please type in exclamation Discord and go into the trade setup section. Daily time frame bullish as well. Beautiful gap to wick to fill. And yesterday I actually told the guys in the call, for me this entire Trump thing is actually bullish, because Trump is a legend and he loves the stock market. And the fact that he survived that is super bullish for everything in the US. I'm bullish on Trump. If anything else, if somebody asks me why I'm bullish, because of Trump. All right, not because we technically bullish, just purely Trump. Daily pivot down here, daily EQ, little gap there. So I would consider us to first go down before we go up. But it's Monday. I'm going to wait for price to settle down. We'll see what we do here at Asia highs and then a little bit later. Nasdaq, real quick, weekly time frame. Weekly for me is neutral. It is neutral due to the fact that we closed bearish. However, if you consider every single time we've closed bearish since the start of April, or not the start, the tail end of April, we've had a consecutive bullish week. Two things to consider this week is monitor last week's low. Once we take that low, I think it's all the way down to this breakout zone here. Very simple. Otherwise, if we start holding above this level on a daily time frame, things can start going bullish. Then also from a daily perspective, we've got this range. I'm neutral because we have yet to confirm this support with another bullish daily candle closure. And we also have yet to break out of this consolidation. So neutral because at any stage can we push up today, at any stage can we break down today. So just be very careful. Don't get yourself into trouble here today. Let's quickly check at where the weekly pivot is sitting. We are trading literally at the weekly pivot. Very interesting here. 5-minute time frame. What do we have on the 5? Okay, Nasdaq already saying hold on to my beer. There's that flat bodied resistance area already at the weekly pivot, so nothing here for me. I'm just going to wait for price to settle down this morning and we'll see where we are. Gold, last one for me, and it's over to the main man Keegs here. All right, guys, gold for me, very simple on the weekly. I am bullish Why am I bullish? Because we closed bullish last week, and also the previous week we had this minor bullish breakout, and I said the most likely scenario is we go to test this flat body resistance area, which we did. Daily time frame for me is neutral. Why? Because we can still come down to retest this area again, and then from there start moving up. So I'm neutral. I'm going to take it day by day, 4 hour time frame. Let's just see where the weekly pivots are. Weekly pivot all the way down here, so it just makes sense to come down, test that level, and then go back up. 5 minute time frame. What do we have here? Asia highs have been taken, Asia lows have been taken. AD is still bullish. This is a mess. This is a mess for me because we've taken Asia highs, we've taken Asia lows. This thing could just range for the rest of the day, but we'll still see if we can get anything. In terms of the grid levels, I don't want to buy down here. This is my buy zone. This right here is my buy zone up there, 24.10. And my sell zone will be if we come back to retest the daily pivot and we reject and we get below 24.05. Other than that, it's not looking great, Chad, if I'm very honest. Keegs, over to you, my brother.
Yeah, all right. Okay, guys, so let's run through this here quickly for us. So DXY, what are we looking at? Very simple for me. Obviously, we talk about that Monday, Tuesday. So what I want to see here is we are now under the monthly S1. This is also the weekly pivot, but again, we have now tested that 103.450 area we keep speaking about. So what am I going to be looking for? Personally, I am more bearish on the dollar. I don't think anything's going to change. Even when we start going to the weekly, as simple as it is, I always say to you guys, I'm not a trend line trader, but you can just start to see some things. We can automatically see that little level that happened over there. And last week was now that us breaking back. We now started failing a low, and now breaking this little trend over there, coming back into it. So I think now this is purely going to be the dollar's going to have to get down and dirty here now. It's going to have to go back into all of this and fight for it again. So all that kind of upwards momentum it really was making, that is for me being broken down now officially after last week. When we even talk fundamentally, we can always say the dollar in a way had an edge with Powell, just the idea talking about that, you know what, we were always looking at data, we were very data dependent, but the data wasn't really giving us anything, and it was just like a carry on continuous circle the whole time, and that allowed dollar to kind of regather itself. But now we're in a position where we're seeing the dollar start to fall apart. The data is showing us that everything is starting to fall apart. It's getting bad now. And that's where we're really starting to see this very, very bearish momentum starting to come in here. And personally, I don't think it's going to come anytime soon. I think, like I said, not only this monthly S1, as we talk about having a pullback coming here, but the big difference is that when we start trading back up, not only if we hold this monthly S1, I think we might actually get a hold on the monthly S1, but if we get a wick up, for example, maybe taking out that previous daily high, and again we take something like the rejection of that 200, so we can see we've always held it as support. Yeah, we breaks below, but right back we got back above it. We bounced right off it. If we can actually trade and reject off of it this time, very, very strong momentum can continue to the downside, and that's going to be the difference here. So I will say Monday, Tuesday, we possibly can see a little bit of a fight back from the dollar as normal. But again, very, very good chance of trading bearish after that. On the daily, also, we can see we did gap up. And again, for me personally, this is a very tricky thing with the dollar. If this thing maybe tests the weekly pivot and already falls down today, you know what, it's gone. But at the same time, we've seen dollar do this a lot of times where everyone always knows, oh, market opens up with a gap, we got to go close that gap. And we've seen dollar specifically hurt a lot of people with that, where they always get caught in the idea that the dollar needs to go down to close this gap immediately, where there's no rule that says it has to do that. Dollar can trade bullish, as we're talking about, and maybe only tomorrow, if it feels like it, actually come bearish and go close that gap. So we're just going to stay to our technical stuff, almost just not pay attention to this gap. If we start trading down, for example, rejecting Asia highs, rejecting that weekly pivot, and we start coming back down, hitting that EQ, obviously we know this can become a target then. but we're not going to base our whole bias off the idea that, oh, there's a gap for we got to go for. So as much as I am bearish, I am also going to look for a little bit of a bullish push this London session going into those early days of the week. But we are overall bearish on the dollar still. When we go over to NASDAQ, you guys are going to see the same thing. For me, I want to say I'm obviously still very, very much bullish. You can't sell into that. As much as we want to see these levels of support, we also can't just jump and say that's been the case, because we've seen dollar do this in the past as well, dollar NASDAQ. So what are we going to be looking at here is, again, you've got a massive wick to the top side. We have traded down. So we have held these levels of support, initial areas, nice over there. Now trading bullish. We've got a little bit of we gapped up as well, but trading back down, closing that gap, holding the daily pivot, the EQ perfectly, and now trading up to that weekly pivot. So what are we going to be looking at here on the 4 hour? We can see this coming out nicely. I think this is going to be quite a crucial one. If we can close bullish above this 4 hour level here on the weekly pivot, I think that'll be a very, very key part for NASDAQ, at which it can hold the support and get above that monthly R1. A lot of times you'll also know we have that weekly pivot there. If we do get a type of closure like this now, breaking those little highs, there's a perfect little level of continuation for us there. But obviously you want to take in mind that the monthly R1 is right there. That is still a major, major level. But obviously breaking it down to the weekly, showing things like that, how we are building that momentum, kind of shows us the idea of how we are going to break down to that. As much as Asia lows and that are all there, we can see for the start of the day, we have already tested our daily pivot EQ. And again, we've always said if that is kind of in the middle of the range, we can expect a high volume day. So even though it's Monday, I do think we might get a very, very big bullish move on NASDAQ, especially, as I say, if we close above this zone, we can see a massive continuation there, and I think there's a good chance we can go for previous daily highs. So we could see a lot of that. Otherwise, we can have that reversal. If we start failing at this weekly pivot or even the R1, good chance NASDAQ can come back for these weak Asia lows. So we're just going to keep an eye out for that. Just basically trading price on NASDAQ today. With US30, we are definitely more bullish, and we've got a lot more of a technical bullish outlook as well. Obviously trading back up here, we can see how this moves over here, but this time around you can see the difference. We have a lot more bullish momentum coming with us. We've also held a much more previous level of support, so we're not also coming so far down on the markets to get back there. We were able to come to almost a middle ground, hold that, and then now break up again. So a lot of momentum coming with the US30. The same thing, just a little bit of a pullback, holding that daily pivot EQ, but again, nice wick to go full, so naturally just becomes a nice target for us. Same thing on the 4 hour, you can see the continuation. If this 4 hour can close above here, looking very, very beautiful. So what are we going to be looking at in a nutshell? No major levels over here, so very, very simple. US30, if they just continue, we can have a nice run at those previous daily highs, and again probably even a daily R1 before we even have to consider a pullback. But if we do start turning around now, this can again just be the fake out, the high of the day, come back for weak Asia lows. With US30, we can see the daily pivot EQ underneath us. We could come back for that retest and then continue bullish after that. So actually having the fake out of the high of the day becomes your high to manipulate coming back down, your manipulation, and then your distribution. We always talk about that, so just keep an eye for that one. And then lastly, with gold, we also are very, very much bullish, guys. But again, we spoke about this Project G. We want to see some levels hold a little bit of a pullback as we start to break out of that range. So on the daily, you can see it over here. Very simple. There's a nice wick to go fill over there. And personally for myself, you are at a nice level. So what we could really see is trade into this level, even taking out that low and then closing back above to continue higher. So what are we going to look at on the 4 hour? Very, very simple. There's that wick over there. That's what we're talking about. So trading back down, I'd love to. The key thing is it needs to kind of wick down, maybe even take out that previous daily low. But then we need to close back above this level. So right here, back above this level of support, back above the weekly pivot, and that will be the key thing for us if you are going to continue bullish. Then on the 15, you'll see how it looks here on the lower time frame. Very, very nice over there. So you got your weekly pivot, S1, and the support zone here. So as I say, that can be the case if we go very, very far down, but we do have the 200 now. So if we can hold above by this 200, if we get back into the Asia range, I'll even start looking to go long roundabout here. Asia lows, once we can find a nice level of support, going long for the idea of Asia highs, and again then that momentum of previous daily highs to be taken. So very, very simple, just looking at for where price is going to come in, whether it's going to be around here or if you are going to have that pullback to all the way to the daily S1 weekly pivot. But pretty much bullish across the board. So that is me, guys.
Thank you so much. Comprehensive, to the point, the way we like it. Chad, quick one. Continuing with the JSE forward testing. So obviously Hang Seng closing down almost 2%. JSE, what you'll see most probably either a gap down or you're going to see this 5 minute open up something like this, Chad. Ugly drop expected here this morning. Already took shorts on the futures account. So there is your opening candle this morning. So already took some shorts on the other side. Chad, let's quickly get into. We've got 5 more minutes. Let's quickly look fundamental, gang. Send us some stuff here. Dylan Savage, Asian stocks dip amid a weak China GDP. We had a look at that slushy. Australian dollar could lose ground due to weaker than expected GDP data from China. Why? Because Australia is one of the biggest exporters to China. China imports quite a bit from Australia. So obviously if things are slowing in China, then obviously things are going to slow down in Australia, and similar with South Africa as well. So China's GDP year on year grew 4.7 in Q2 compared to the previous expansion of 5.3 and 5.1. The US dollar improves due to improved risk aversion following the attempted assassination of former US President Trump on Saturday. Bevan host coming in strong here. Yen holds losses as caution prevails following Trump attack. EU bullish potential intact, trading below 1 month peak. GU slip signaling possible correction. Gold bulls have the upper hand above 2400. Asian stock dip amid a weak China GDP. Nvidia consensus suggests a lot of imminent AI energy is needed. Google near deal to acquire cybersecurity startup Wiz. Fed meets July 30 to 31st, but under central banks, rule policymakers can't comment about monetary policy from this Saturday, July 20 until the Friday after the meeting. This is, for the guys that don't know, this is the blackout period. It's just purely to keep the markets calm. You can't ask them anything about it. It's been like that for many years. All focus now being drawn to the upcoming US election, with Biden ensuring, I promise you I'm okay when it's not okay. Trump taking shots, no pun intended, at stocks, wanting to raise taxes. All right, what else did I miss here? Fed's panel may not prefer to raise taxes before election. Inflation deficit under Trump would be worse than under Biden. All right, in other news, Top Trump's card game is back with a new series, presidential candidates featuring Donald Trump. TVC speed, zero intelligence to bulletproof kind of emote, fist bump. All right. Chad, that assassination attempt is not going to have any effect on the markets. Why? Because two things. I told the guys yesterday, nothing is changing fundamentally on the economy of the US. Nothing's changing in terms of policy. It's not like rates have now gone lower because somebody tried to hit DT. That's the first thing. Second thing is also, unless other countries are involved with this, it's still a contained matter within the US borders. So it's localized to the US. We've talked about it. There's so much of this happening. Obviously now it's a high figure individual, but if you go and look at the amount of shootings that have occurred in the US, schools, churches, concert events, it's not like this has not happened before in the US, okay? That's why nothing is going to happen unless it comes out that China, Russia, whatever, if it's a plot bigger than what's in the US, then obviously that's going to now become a thing of there's geopolitical tensions that are going to start developing. So yeah, it's not going to do anything now. But as the story develops, we'll give you some feedback. I told the guys on yesterday, we might get a little pop and drop on the dollar, and the same with gold. A little pop at the open and then a drop. So hey, Richard Channing. Yeah, I wanted to do a little ad for Vault Thunder, and I sent something on Sunday, and I said we must do that pick of DT, and then say rather take a shot at the Vault Thunder challenge and not a DT. And then the marketing team was like, hey Chris, we'll get cancelled. And I said, okay, let's maybe do something else. Let me just sorry man, Chad. Yeah, everyone was getting on it. Then the other one, what's the other one I posted there? Option 2, some challenges are harder than others. And then there was if you come at the king, you better not miss. But yeah, we'll see what compliance says. I got shot down with all my ideas from compliance. All right, Chad. Markets are open and in motion. Ding, 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 ding. It's going to be an awesome week. Keegan is Keeks is the horn. The rhino horn. Shot the brother. Open and in motion. Round 1. Fight. Okay, let's see the JSE candle quickly. All right. Wait. Yeah. There's your JSE candle. Let's see as it prints. Alrighty. Look at Chris telling the future here. Can you believe it? Yeah, look at that. We'll see how it develops. 3 more minutes for that candle to close. We're starting to get good at this. Gold, obviously at the lows. DXY. DXY, tricky. Geeks chart's not looking too clean, eh?
Not really.
I'm honest, it's not looking... I'm excited for the week though. I think if you look at the weekly, it looks good. It's just how the lower time frames are setting up. There's nothing that really jumps at me. Chat, how have you guys been? Trump and Biden's golf game update. Trump is up by 1. Yes, the guys are ruthless. Oh, sorry, Kaylan. Yeah, indices, please note that we are getting a new liquidity provider for Vault Thunder. So I think it is only MT4 that's set to close only. The thing is, we've got a new liquidity provider, so that .A is going to change. So there's we're getting a new feed in there, so some more improvements coming. But as far as I know, it's only MT4. MT5, they have the ability to do a switch over like on the same day. MT4 is ancient and things need to happen like systematically. Morning G's and chat. Hope you all had a lacquer weekend. Matthew, we did. Except for the box. Except for the Bocker. Keeks, going into Thursday morning, what is your strategy to make sure that you are going to be refreshed on Thursday? Are you going to
take Wednesday very, very chilled? Obviously early night, and a lot of energy drinks, bro.
Where do you think you're gonna start like taking some amps like that one night, like when we played like around about 2-3 o'clock, all of us were fighting. You think that's when that?
I think definitely then it's gonna come in, but it's a case of as long as we do something that keeps like, I think our minds entertained long enough, we're good.
Even if your mind, like, that's when there's sand in your eye, and that sand has got a little bit of lava in it, and it burns your eye.
We're just gonna have a 24-hour stream where you're gonna watch us sleep.
Lucas O'Kelly, take it easy, my brother. Take it easy. We can see you're Irish. Take it easy. Morning, Chris. Can't trade NAS on MT5. The message that pops up is only position closing is allowed. Okay, then it's for MT4 and MT5. Bring strippers at 2 a.m. for the background. Hey, Ed, you want to get us all into trouble here? What time will the 24-hour stream be starting? Same as normal, Lyndon. We're going to start on Thursday morning like this. And it just won't stop till the next morning. Gee, it's going to be...
It's going to be brutal.
I think it is going to be brutalious. Brutalic. Okay, Chad, we were very close to this first 5-minute candle. There you go. Slightly off, but as mentioned, looking at the Hang Seng, this was always going to die off JSE. So, yeah, shorts are looking half decent here. As I mentioned, I took the shorts there. Busy with the forward testing. So, yeah, stats are looking solid. Any idea how long switching? As soon as all the positions are closed, Kalen. So there's obviously guys that still have positions open, and you cannot just forcefully close a position. So a client needs to close the position, and then once all the positions are closed, we do the transition and we implement a new feed. And again, all of this is for an improved environment for you guys. So it's constantly making sure that we've got the best LP, the best liquidity. What a finish. Oh, dude, you can't make it up. That little grubber kick of a drop goal. I honestly didn't expect the way that he was setting up. I thought like, no, man. Midget strippers in the... Okay, midgets maybe, Tony. Midgets. I think Keeks with Caitlin allowed it. Maybe my wife would allow.
Yeah, I think midgets you can get past.
While we're on it, I must actually ask Caitlin quickly. I still have a voucher for
midgets.
For no, for Thai massage. Flip, and if I don't use it, it's gonna fall. Maybe Ed, if we can get a okay, sorry, did I give you that voucher for the Thai massage? Where? Quickly check, because then I want to use it. Kicks, maybe we get the Thai ladies. We say, listen, this is an endorsement deal. We're gonna give you a segment on the stream. You come and give us those neck rubs. On Thursday when time goes, I don't know, Stefan, Keegan is not very good at data. He struggles. Chad, look at that, beautiful. Imagine that was real money. But yeah, it's good to see the strat working. Very soon we will be implementing that. Let me actually ask the question now to Vault Markets. Let me ask the question now. Okay, I need to a 60-minute tie oil. Things are gonna get oiled up. Yo, that would have been. Oh, look at that, Chad. I asked the question. I'm gonna let you guys know now because we need to start doing something with that information. We need to start doing something with that information.
Yeah, bro.
What now?
Some people need help. That bruh's messaging support now. He's still asking about his deposit.
That it's blank.
But
Yeah,
he's messaging our support. guys, guys, just please listen to this. So,
No, don't do it, don't do it.
I won't say his name.
No, don't do it. No, leave it.
Oh, bro, you shouldn't be trading at that stage.
leave it. Let's keep the vibes positive here.
Oh, bro, some people.
Chad, Kane and I really all he did was kick to goal. Besides that, it was non-existent. Chris, if I'm holding yesterday trades on my Vault Fund account, must I close the positions during this update? Nizam, no, we're giving you till Friday. We're giving you till Friday, so no rush. Giving traders sufficient time to close out those positions.
So will that technically even affect Vault Funder?
No, it's only affecting Vault Funder. Because
Oh,
remember
so not
our
Vault Market.
because remember our price feed has got a suffix .a.
Yeah.
So that is changing for indices. We're getting a new feed, a new price feed.
Alright.
What a finish. We might be in for a roller coaster. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good week. Me personally, prepping for the 24-hour stream. I told you guys last week I was laying in bed at around about 11, 12, and I was like, shit, in a week's time, we will still be on stream. And there's still going to be like an entire day left, 8 hours. So for the guys that are smart, it's going to be easy to win in those gigs that I'm going to say that from 2 o'clock till 5 o'clock when we do the giveaways. So if you're really keen for a giveaway, going to be a great week. Morning, everybody. All right, guys. And then also Ultimate Trader, you guys will get an email today with your schedule for your respective coaches. Coaches have set their dates. Then also, if your registration was successful, you will also get an email. Shaq is just in such monk mode that we can't even get him on the Ultimate Trader, it seems.
But you got to show it on IG, bro. You got to show I'm on monk mode.
Where's Shaq?
Shaq attack.
Let's see if Shaq will answer. Tell him. Otherwise, Chad, if Shaq ghosted us, let's see if he will answer.
Shaqy.
My affirmations for this week: I do not chase, I attract. Yes, Jen.
I attract those TPs.
Nope.
Chris, seems like something is wrong on Funder. Can't open a new challenge.
Stefan, just pop an email to support@vaultfunder.trade. Isn't that the first step of scams? What's that, Jex? No, I'm kidding, Chad. We'll see if I can get hold of Shaq. Shaq did go monk on us as well. So monk mode is only for Instagram. You don't answer your phone, but you still post on Instagram. And you just don't reply on Instagram. I think that's monk mode, Kicks. I haven't done a monk mode yet.
Yo, markets are chilling around here this Monday.
Alrighty, what's happening here? Gold. Can't do anything yet, chat. DXY still consolidating here. We're going to need to either be trading here somewhere. We're either going to be needing to trade there, or and then also US 30. We're going to need to see what we do here at Asia highs. NAS 100 weekly pivot. Armand, so it is set to close only. We're changing LPs, so it is set to close only. US 30 and Nasdaq. The rest is completely fine. So end of the week that will be sorted, hopefully earlier. They told me as soon as everybody has closed out their trades on US 30 and Nasdaq, they can do the transition, but unfortunately we cannot forcefully close positions. Every client that has got a position open needs to physically close it themselves. We cannot take away that privilege for a client to be in a trade and not give him sufficient time to close it out before the transition. So unfortunately, it's not a case of just closing trades for clients. We can't do that. As a registered financial services provider, you can absolutely not do that. Everything we do needs to be approved by compliance, and yeah. No, but TFT would have just been like, hey boys, we're just doing a quick transition. If you were in a position, I was about to say other props, we're gonna close them. Hey, bro. Yeah, here's the thing though. If you want to comply as a financial services provider, you can't do stuff like that. Unfortunately, not. It is intense, the compliance side of things. Let me just check. Yeah, I think it's check German 30. Open up as 0.01. I don't think German 30 should be affected. As far as I know, what they communicated to me was it could actually be all the indices. Give me 1 second, yeah. Give me 1 second, yeah. Let me actually do a quick test here on my side. Hey bro, I don't know, the guys that currently own TFT, they're fighting. So I see now, Chad, I don't know if you saw that, you only get your refund after your 4th payout or something like that, and then also it's not a refund, it's a credit. So I don't know, these guys are either, I don't know what they're trying to do with TFT. I honestly don't know what they are. Can I try this? They're honestly trying to revive something that's dead there. Chad, listen to this. The level of I don't even know what to say. So that guy that got blocked, okay, emailed support after he took 400 trades. After he took 400 trades, and he said, "Oh, can you please reset my account? Because the only reason I bought the account was to do the Ultimate Trader." Then support said, "Okay, have you registered for the Ultimate Trader?" And he said, "No, where must he register?" And support was like, if you go on the website, you would have seen that there's a registration form right here. On Vault Funder, if you go there, Ultimate Trader Showdown, right there. I phoned him now. It's him that phoned me. I said, "Brother, quick one. Did we deliver on our service when you bought the challenge?" He says that question is irrelevant because that's not the reason why I bought the challenge. I'm like, irrespective of the reason why I bought the challenge, bro, people are weird. $400 trades, geeks. Please reset it because Chris blocked me on Instagram. Chris, not sure if, but can we chat about the Trump? No, we already chatted about it, Michael. It's going to have a non-effect. Is the LP switching? No, Kalen, it's not going to affect the lot sizing at all. It's purely going to be from an execution point of view. Execution is going to be improved. Pricing. So yeah, it's nothing to do with lot sizing. Lot sizing differs when you actually change the specifications of your actual instrument. Ed, I promise you, my dude, there's a thread of 30 emails. So I don't know, the guy's delusional. I think he might have he's got a brain injury, definitely. I don't think I've seen somebody this delusional in years. After 400 trades, he wants the account to be reset. And then he sent a message this morning, this client, saying, "Oh, by the way, I quickly breached the account just to save us both time. Just reset the account because Chris had me blocked on Instagram." And I was like, "Hey, let me just blast this guy quickly out of the water." Alrighty, Chad. How do you take 400 trades? I'm a full-time trader, but I haven't taken 400. Dude, I haven't even taken 400 trades in 4 years. Let alone 400 trades in a week. That is the funniest thing. Yeah, Ed, I'm gonna chat to compliance. I might release this. We might make a reel out of it. Because yeah, so I don't know, bro. So it started with him already trading on the account, and then he contacted support and it was like, "Why did Chris block me?" And I'm like, "Bro, I don't even know who you are. Like, I don't even know why I blocked you. At that stage, you might have just been irritating me, and I might have blocked you. So it's not even a case of I don't even know why I blocked the dude." Thank you so much.
Firstly, I love how you go into this, but when I was going to say about that other dude, you're like, "No, don't do negative vibes yet today, brother."
No, but here's my thing though. The other guy is maybe not educated. Like he honestly, he wants to get going, so he maybe doesn't know. But this guy,
bro, you can't say the man got 3 companies confused. That's not educated. That's 3 companies confused.
Okay, that is maybe something special, but now, Chad, one thing I can say is in terms of clients, we've never had any major issues. I think this is the first time that I've seen somebody just being just silly. It's not even, I don't even know what to call it. It's just being silly.
Oh, it's just a chance taker, bro.
On Friday, guys, I think it was 3 clients put in their withdrawal requests on Friday, like the morning, close to 12. And all of them got paid out same day, literally like within 2-3 hours. That other big client, he got paid out. So, Chad, I don't know. People are weird. Again, Ultimate Trader, it is an initiative to help traders. It's an initiative to give back to you guys. And now you've got somebody like that. It's just silly, Chad. It is just silly what some guys do.
Bro, but my thing is,
Kicks, and then he tells,
400 trades.
and then he tells us, he's like, I can buy 2 million rand accounts easy, but I'm not gonna do it unless you reset my account.
Okay.
I can buy 3-4 more challenges, but please just reset this account. I'm like, dude, am I living in a simulation? Is this guy?
Bro, these guys. Bro, you know the one I still never forgot it was one of the guys that bought a Millie account. And Chad, he's been trading on it for like 2 months. 2 months. Eventually he's like 0.5% left to blowing it. And then he messages and goes, can I please get a refund? Like I tried this trading thing, but trading's not for me.
Yeah, Chad, if you registered for the Ultimate Trader, you can start trading on that account. Starts today, so no, bro, I don't know, 400. It is mental. No, it is mental. Man living in the Matrix, yes. And then it's like, if we do not reset his account, he will chat to the external compliance officers for Vault Funder. And I'm like, bro, are you...
The guy that he named, do you even know that guy?
It's external compliance officers. It's people that do that audit you basically from an external point of view. Yeah, it's weird, Chad. I've never come across something like this. Definitely the weirdest one I've seen in a long time. In a long time. Because here's my thing. If you understand the terms and conditions, if we at any stage didn't follow through on our promise and you paid and you didn't get a account, you didn't get your logins, you couldn't trade, all of that, then it's a case of, damn, we'll refund you because we couldn't deliver on the service. But you got the logins, you were able to trade, you traded, nothing happened. You contacted us after 400 trades, so obviously the platform was working.
Yeah, I mean, bro, at that stage, technically, if there was a problem, you should have been emailing even after the first 100 trades.
You can say after the first trade, listen, if something's not right, I don't want to do the challenge. Then we'll even consider it. We're not gonna. But if you go to the legal documents, the terms and conditions, and you go and read through all of this, and you go and read through the trading agreement, you go and read through all of this, then, and at any stage, if we did not follow through on our side, then obviously there's an issue. But if we gave you everything as per the terms and conditions and as per the client forex trading agreement and the competition terms, then obviously there's There's not an issue here. So I don't know. The dude's just weird. He's very, very weird.
But Chris, I was rude, bro. You can't block the guy. Maybe he just wanted to be your friend, bro.
Keenan, they'll make a note of it. You'll receive an email through the course of this morning. Don't stress. We've got you. Audit. Kaylan, sorry man. Audit. Just sounds too formal. I like the audit. Then you know it's me saying it. Audit. Yeah, definitely brain injury. Definitely. 100%. And that's why I always have to read out T's and C's, folks. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Chad, I think we've always been reasonable in everything we do, and it's never a case of trying to do harm to a client. It's not even in our discussion. It's not even a thought. Everything we do is to make sure that the client has got the best experience. And yeah, if anyone has dealt with Vault Funder, anyone has used the support for Vault Funder, you can agree with me. It's never a case of we don't listen to the client. Because for me, that support and marketing, two of the most important aspects of business. In this field, you will know that support for me is like the number one thing. Because I know as a trader myself, if I've got an issue, I want that issue to be resolved ASAP. And I always say this, when people's money is involved with something, you don't play that game. Even if you can't resolve the issue immediately, you communicate. People get nervous, they buy an account maybe. We've had cases where the account didn't pull through automatically. There was maybe just a delay. And the client's like, shit, the money went off my account, but I didn't get my logins. Immediately, the finance team goes and checks, and it's like, flip, there was a breakdown between the payment services provider and our accounting provider in the back end. Here's your account. Because again, it's somebody else's money. You don't play with that. The other thing is just to mess with you a bit. Bro was trading like was about to, I don't know. Keeks, you know what I think? I think actually he's favors Shipalani. He's giving me favors Shipalani vibes. No, I don't know, think about it. Yeah, Quentin, US 30 indices are set to close only. Hopefully before the end of the week, we can transition to the new liquidity providers. So, yeah, you should have received the email. Joined you guys yesterday and got instant reply from you and Keeks when there was a small problem. There you go. Quentin, no. So I don't know if Quentin came on late here. We are changing liquidity providers for indices. So it's set to close only because before we can transition and actually delete those symbols and add the new ones, all positions need to be closed. We cannot forcefully close your positions. And not just you. Everyone that still have positions open. Chad, I might take an aggressive long here on gold. I'm just letting you guys know. Here. However, I'm going to need to wait for... This is similar to Friday. Remember Friday, I talked to you guys about this level and I said this thing can run away from us after the news release, which it did. I never got into the position. Some guys took it. I didn't take it. If you were on stream on Friday, I told you guys that you can look for continuations here. Some of the guys stayed on till late and they actually caught this move. Beautiful. But now again, you can see that this is a key level 2405. And if we can retest and hold this level, we've got an advantage point, which is the daily pivot. So we can trade to the daily pivot. We'll go break even there. And then also we've got the 200 EMA, which is also most likely going to be tested. And we can potentially take some off there as well. So all I'm waiting for is I'm not going to just base off one candle. I'm going to wait for a nice little retest and a nice little break there. And we're going to go for it. So keep that in mind. So that's the one position I'm looking for. I'm just going to run to the toilet quickly. Just wee. So definite TPs.
TPs incoming, Chad. You know about the pre-trade wee. Pre-trade wee. Nah, doing good, my man. Doing good. Well, yeah, Ed, just to answer it, bro, that's where he was still like, yo, after 400 trades and we must reset it. He did us the favor by quickly breaching it so that it's just easy to just reset now. Yeah, so I think that should tell you where he was after 400 trades. Keys just taking care of us, Project G boys. Yeah, guys, I promise you can ask the media team. We told the guys we're going to start shooting all that new content as well this week for the Project G guys. So, yeah, Project G, a lot of new stuff also coming this week. This might be a bit of a dumb question, but how does one measure pips on TradingView? You can literally, so it's on Chris's screen, but if you hold in shift, click, and then you can scroll up, and that will measure your pips for you. You obviously know how to read pips, right? Because then you'll see the number, then you can obviously read how many pips that is. But yeah. Chris, what if people don't close their trades by Friday? I don't know. Maybe then they'll close it because they've given you time and a heads up and stuff like that. So maybe then they do. I don't know. We'll ask him now. The guys want to know. So what happens to the people if they don't close their trades by Friday? Okay, I was right. So then they will close you because they've given you time to close it.
Chad, here's the thing: you got to get the transition done. So we can't wait into perpetuity for somebody to close. Like, this might be a dumb question, but how does one measure pips on TradingView? I favorited this one. It's the price range tool, but if you go on your left, let me do this quickly for you.
I was saying to him, you just hold shift and then click.
Oh yeah, or you can do that, but yeah, there by this section, it's that one there, price range. So if you just click the star, it will add it here on your little quick tab. I call it a quick tab.
I mean, that the same price range is just shift and click. You don't have to even have it there.
I'm not gonna shift and click. Okay, let me try it. Shift, click. Oh my sack, Chad. It works. Shift and click. I was fighting it for all these years. Okay, but here's the thing. You can, I said only measures, but then it goes away.
It goes away. It doesn't stay,
okay.
Yeah. So as if you just want to quickly measure it, yeah.
Okay. That's good. Keenan, yeah, we're gonna push on Thursday. Get this thing to 10k. 300 likes today. We're doing a giveaway, and then obviously, Andre, sorry, Chris, missed the Friday close part. What are you referring to? Sorry, Andre, I'm lost now. I'm lost now. Okay, is Gold just gonna say, hold on to my beer?
I swear this is the story of last week. Chris waiting for a bottom wick.
No, I'm just literally waiting for a retest at least. Yeah. Just a retest as a minimum, because it is a key level. If we can at least get a little retest, a rotisserie. Dollar is giving up the fight now, my bro. Dollar's like, nah, I'm out of here. I've done what I needed to come and do. US 30 just ranging here. Nasdaq also just grinding higher. Gold now is the one that I'm daily pivot and oh, chat, there we go. Hey, Amos, you're gonna get a fine if you don't tell us about this trades beforehand. You know how it works. You can't come into the chat and say, TP3, 4, 5 about to get hit if you don't share it with the chat. That's against the rules. $400 trades is easy for super scalpers. I know some Asian guys that execute per trade. Donnie, yeah, but those super scalpers, their equity curve does not look like this. So this guy super scalped himself into a blow up. Every time Chris says he's waiting for a retest, I place 0.5% in case it runs away. Okay, so you're already in 0.5%.
That's one way to do it, bro.
Chris, the fair value gap on the 15, can I use it as well? I don't trade fair value gaps, my brother. I don't trade fair value gaps. I just trade simple horizontal levels. Sometimes it lines up with the fair value gap, but the fair value gap is not in my methodology of trading. Yes, that is the one thing now. It's going to be chalked, Chad. Here's the thing. The session could be a little bit chalked if gold breaks through here without an actual retest on Asia lows down here. No, then it could just be a messy session. Stefan, unfortunately not, my brother. It is a ball ache with compliance. So yeah, unfortunately not. the issue is if we do that, we're actually changing the way that the business operates to only a select few. So to try and get that past compliance was always going to be very tough. We'll look into it because technically what needs to happen, Stefan, is on Vault Funder we actually need to create a different challenge for that, because these challenges, the minimum trading days, all of that is set. Now if we go and change that, we technically need to have another challenge here that this is not applicable, minimum trading days, because the terms and conditions and everything is written to work with these challenges. So doing that, what I wanted to do is just a compliance ball ache. I've built my scalping strat on Chris's bottom week weight. Yeah, you done, bro. If you were waiting for bottom week, that's 15 pips. Call it. Cosmic Roo, send support a screenshot of that comment now, and just say screenshot mine as well, and then you've been here for quite some time. So we'll actually, before Cosmic, you one of the people that were with me like before, like 6 years ago. So come chat to me. Just screenshot that as well. I'll chat to support. Alright, just screenshot your comment and mine. Okay, trying to merge the two. Alright. Why do you want to merge the two, Lottering? Just an honest question. Cecil Cornelius, morning guys. Yo Chris, I'm having a problem with logging into Vault Funder, trying to buy a challenge, but when I go in it tells me my email is invalid. Who can I contact for help? Cecil, support@vaultfunder.trade. They will assist you ASAP, my brother. ASAP Rocky. Yeah, chat, 24-hour stream. Miles will be joining us in the morning. Miles will be joining us for the morning session. Some of the guests I've got lined up is Ricardo Sanos. We're going to still chat to Rydell. Haven't spoken to Rydell in quite a bit. We're going to chat to Rolio. I want to get the guy Gloomy from Trading Hub on as well. He's in Poland, so I must chat to him. We're going to have him on for a couple of minutes. Adrian said he wants to join as well, Keeks. Curly. He wants to join in and out through the session. So, obviously, Ed has been a massive help. So, Ed's going to be...
Isn't he going to be with us?
Yeah, I don't know if Ed, I don't want to, I always feel bad. Ed is that guy, just comes in and helps, and it's like, hey bro, yeah, we didn't expect you to go all out, but yeah, so Ed, however you feel comfortable, bro, you're always welcome here. So Ed's gonna be in and about, and I was actually considering getting one more mic, gigs, but we don't have a channel for it.
No, but where would we have more than 2 guests on at the same time?
No, but let's say it's me, you, Miles, Ed. Okay, I don't know. We haven't even chatted to Chevy.
I was going to say, but even that is a case
four,
of
that's
four. We have
can
enough.
Rotate.
We don't want to have them all on at the same time because that's killing the rest of the 24 hours. I know James going to want to come at 2 in the morning, bro. He finally wants to do that Asia session.
Yeah, no, he must come. He must. Yeah, Chad, gold. Hey, the giveaway year was the 80 diverging. But let's see. And then also Project G members, Geeks. I think you guys will be able to join as well. But yeah, I'm just gonna ask you guys to keep it civilized.
Bro, was there email that went out regarding the maintenance?
Yeah. The email went out to all the clients.
Because I'm also getting guys messaging me now saying they can't trade US30.
Chat, go to your spam box. Go into, it was sent on, I think it was sent on Thursday. Let me just show you guys the. Yeah, chat. So the Project G members, it's gonna be an open mic on Discord, but we're just gonna ask you guys. I don't know. Some guys keep their mics open. You can hear the dog barking. You can hear like their wives having like a chat with their wives and like, hey bro, just please just mute your mic. And it's like kids. I'm like, sure.
It's rough, bro.
Chat, yeah. So this was sent to all clients, and this was to inform you guys of the maintenance. And yeah, that was emailed to you guys. Chris, I also want to join. No, you're gonna join. Slashy, or you? Is Slashy in Project G? Keen for the 20th summer, took the day off. Hey, Connor. Are you MP, Connor?
I don't think Connor is in PFR.
Bruh, I swear Connor is MP, if I'm not mistaken.
I want to say Connor's a Jersey boy.
You think Jay's in Cape Town? Connor's definitely a CPT.
Connor's a Cape Town boy. Ah, there we go.
Yeah, you can see. You know what was the date giveaway? His profile picture. The majority of their profile picture was pink, and in a Cape Town, you know, it's protein shakes, pink polos, and a tiger baby. Connor's definitely that tiger whey protein. All the lads. Just really going out this weekend. Gonna be a buzz. Connor 100% that Cape Town. Oh, boys. The boys is ready to get cooking here. Chris, I knew you were laughing at my profile pic on the day of the giveaway. No, I think it looks dope, bro. I honestly like it. No, I think it looks dope. Connor is in Project G.
Connor's in Project G.
Yeah, Connor's definitely. Chad, yeah, I don't know. Gold playing that game here with us. I was never gonna just trade off this year because two things here. We had a potential resistance area here. So even if I took it here, that was like, what is it, 12 pips? Not even 10 pips before a potential resistance area. Then also Asia lows were clapped a little bit earlier. No retest once we got back inside here. So again, it's Monday. We had some news over the weekend with DT. Not gonna force anything, Chad. I spoke to the Project G guys last night, and I said last week I feel in terms of discipline, in terms of waiting for setups, I feel very happy we left a lot of money on the table. You guys were here. 3 break evens that were actually up like 25, between 18 and 28 pips. Should I now all of a sudden go for 10 pips? Like I told the guys last night, fundamentally, I'm not going to change my strategy based off 3 break even trades in a week. The week before that, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday morning, we were up almost 170 pips. So now imagine those 3 days we took 10 pips and we left 150 pips on the table. You guys hear what I'm saying? It's Nazam Sam, hopefully even before Friday. It's just the case of when everybody has closed their indices trades. That's why it's set to close only. As soon as everybody has closed their trades, we can do the transition. The transition takes a couple of hours and then it should be ready. Champ. Good morning, Chris and Keeks. The chat. Chris, can you maybe assist me with the email to get myself from someone? I basically don't want my account to be linked to them anymore. If you can, please. Who's your account linked to, champ? David, good morning, good morning. Did I miss anything? Yeah, snorting pre-workout in the bathroom. Hey, only real men. Bruh, I love pink. I'm not gonna call. I love a good pink shirt. You can even see then our stream is almost a little pink and purple here. Nothing wrong with it, Connor. Nothing wrong with it. Rockin', my brother. Rather leave money on the table than force trades and donate to the broker. 100% Danny. There you go. Also, Danny, what I mentioned to the guys, I said you shouldn't be ignorant. Myself and Keegan have always said this. Don't be ignorant and not willing to pivot and adjust to what the market is doing. So if market ranges die down and you're constantly still going for 50 pips and you haven't hit a 50 pip trade in 6 months, obviously fundamentally there's something wrong. Then obviously you need to go and say, shit, but the daily range is only 40 pips. How the heck am I expecting 50 pips in an intercession trade? Natasha Michaels. Champ, if I'm very honest with you, I think it's going to be easier to register a new account. But do me a favor, champ. What is the support email? Go on your Vault Funder backend, Vault Markets backend, and then chat to support on WhatsApp. The WhatsApp support is solid. I can vouch for that. If it's not solid, is Natasha Michaels, the other Michaels, his wife? The Michaels dude that ran the Ponzi. Jeremy, good morning, good morning. Yeah, chat. So Jeremy is booked, eh, Keeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, chat. So Jeremy won the giveaway. I believe his flights got booked on Friday or Thursday. So Jeremy and then Craig helped. I don't know if that's the right way to pronounce it. Craig was actually the first winner, but he's from Uitenhage, and we said, look, we want to fly somebody out, so we did a redraw, and Jeremy got the positive end there. Chris, what's your take on earnings volatility? Sorry, Dale, that's a very open-ended question. What is my take on earnings volatility? It could be volatile if that's your question, or are you asking specifically would it have a positive or negative? Just maybe think that question through and then send it through again. Not a bad question. I think it's just a little open-ended. Has the Ultimate Trader emails gone out yet? Rushdeen. Let's quickly ask here. Yes, brother. See you guys next week. Beautiful Jeremy coming all the way from Cape Town. Jeremy said he will also be wearing pink polos. No tiger though. Only tiger's milk maybe for lunch. Or Shimmy's Beach Club. Morning, gents. I see you guys have a prop firm, but do you offer classes so I understand reasons why you're taking these trades? Zane Moose. Go exclamation G. Yes, 100% his wife. Okay. Jano, get away there, my brother. Oh, there's exclamation G. I'll check the WhatsApp group, Chris. Thanks. Yeah, champ, let me know. Otherwise, if you don't come right, chat to me. We'll make a plan there. Profitable. Nice, champ. Let me know how your trade is going. What is your plan on going break even? Wait, what did I miss? The Profitable got the same setup. GBP, USD. Okay, the boys took a GBP. Nila, did you guys take it? Yeah. Because that was the setup there, the continuation play. Gigs, I need a 2G's fitness plan. Please make it happen. I also wanted, I think that is... Gigs, why don't you do like almost like a standard, almost an all-encompassing, like get fit, like couch potato to...
Could do something like that.
Wait. Okay, Chad, Keegan said he'll do something for us. I'll be the guinea pig. That's what Keegan said. I'll be the guinea pig.
Taste it on Chris.
I'll be the tester. So I sent a good please, man. What's your take on earnings with regards to your strategy? How do you trade if there's a major tech company? Dale, here's the thing. A lot of times technicals will set up for something that can happen fundamentally, but I don't really look into the earnings.
Your funded engineer just announced they're shutting down.
Are you for real?
There goes another one. Isn't Shaq funded with them?
No.
Who's funded? We know someone that's funded with them. I'm pretty sure it's Shaq. One of his prop firms is with him.
I think he's funded next.
Oh. Sure. Another one gone. Yeah, Jared, I've always said it. It sounds typical, but always a healthy body is a healthy mind. So when you're active, you do that, your body's awake, you can pay attention. It definitely translates over to the trading.
Alright. No, I'm not in GBP USD. That's a trade Nila shared. Nila. Oh boy, Nila.
New Vault discount code FE down 30.
Who said that? No, shame. You know what? I actually have. I've got some respect for the guy, the CEO of Funded Engineer, and I actually told Keeks. I said it was very respectful what he did. So when they had the challenge where MT5 was down, all of that stuff, and the payouts, he still told the guys, listen here, I can't pay you out in one shot, but we'll do like a payment plan with the traders. And he
Yeah, at least he found a way to do it though.
I wonder why though. I think dear valued client and partners, it was a deep regret and ever hard to be announced the permanent closure of Funded despite our extensive. Yeah, I think once you get that knock, you can't really come back from it.
Hey, never a good fight.
Managing this process as smoothly as possible, and we'll be working closely with our legal. Okay. Damn. Chad, believe it or not, the prop firm business model poses bigger risk than a retail broker that B-books. Believe it or not, it poses a much bigger risk. Bro, what's up with Lionel Messi's ankle? Ankle tightest. Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, it's not great that that has happened. Nila, you can join us for the 24-hour stream, my brother. I'll send you some links. No. So here's the thing. I actually have I've good idea on the fitness as control of the body. Yes. Now I've got respect for the CEO of Funded Engineer. I think the way that he handled that entire shutdown they had, I think I can't say anything bad in terms of what they've been doing. So it's very unfortunate that another prop firm is closing down. So yeah, and again, Chad, it's not a case of being a zero-sum game where it's like, oh, Chris, you should be glad because now Vault Funder can swoop in and take those clients. No, the thing is, it does damage to the industry as a whole. people would rather now sit on their hands than go and buy another account.
Yeah, it keeps getting people like worried about where
Yes.
can they go, who's legit, are they gonna close soon, or so. Yeah, it doesn't actually really help the business.
Four accounts, Stefan, yo. Yeah, Stefan, I'm not going to comment on that with regards to FPFX. There's obviously reasons, and we don't fully know what happened there. But I think that is part and parcel that have an effect on them. Licking my lips. Hey, Andre. Kry onttrekkingssimptome. Nee, maandag is nie die dag om mal te raak. Keeks, anything that you taking?
Nah, so far nothing, eh?
Listen, yeah, I don't know if I told you. So, Thursday, 5K. Both of us starting the morning with 5K.
Okay.
It's not like on one trade you have to risk. Like we want to build it up and see where we are Friday morning.
Oh, we're doing personal funds.
Yeah.
Okay. We can do that.
So it's a case of I'm thinking how I'm gonna approach it is the 5K. Maybe like get one or two good gold trades, like build up, say like at least 1 to 2K, and then if I can be at like 10K after New York, and then say for Asia, then like I would be happy. I think even 5K to 20K is good.
Yeah. Yeah, because realistically, as the accounts going to grow, we're going to be putting more on the table,
Yeah.
more on the table, yeah.
And then maybe even what I do is withdraw 5K. Let's say it is on 20K, withdraw 5K, and then maybe take like 3 5K pops. And then maybe go for it. Like if you...
Yeah.
But then again, to piss out 15K... I don't know. I don't know. But Chad, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Was there a time in your training journey where you are too safe? I wanted to take quality over quantity, but I found myself... Stian, there was. And you know what I did? You know what I did to remove that? Stian, my friend. I started having more sex with my wife. I'm kidding. That's not what I did. That's not what I did. Stian, what I did was I actually went and I created a playbook for myself. Before we even did this for you guys, this was for me. And I literally told myself, if everything ticks and I do not take the trade, I'm an idiot. And the reason why you're thinking too safe is because you're not actually sure what a good setup looks like. You're telling yourself you know what a good setup looks like, but when you see the setup, it shouldn't be a case of overthinking it. It's literally, I've said it so many times, and Keegan as well. Keegan tells himself, if this is a level that I'm looking at to short from or long from, and I get a 15-minute candle that closes above this level, and I get another candle that closes above it, I have to execute. You've seen me and Keegan execute. Keegan will execute like, I'm waiting for this candle, boom, execute, done. And I think your issue is you don't know what your setups actually should look like. That's the issue. And once you've figured that out and you actually have it visibly in front of you, then you wouldn't second guess it. Now, Andrea, I'll be trading both, eh? I'll join with the 5K, will be fun. The only thing is, the personal one is lekker, because if we end off at 10, 20, whatever. Hi Chris, wanneer is dit die regte tyd om voltyds te trade? Werner, ons nooit 'n regte tyd hê, my vriend. Jy hoef ook nie voltyds te trade nie. Ek stel voor dat jy hoef nooit voltyds te trade nie. Daar's nie 'n ding soos voltyds trade nie. Daai 2 ure 'n dag is al wat jy nodig het. 2 ure per sessie. Maar jy sal weet wanneer dit die regte tyd is om voltyds te gaan. Dis verskillend vir almal. Vir my byvoorbeeld was dit 'n geval van ek moes seker gewees het dat as ek nie geld maak vir 'n jaar nie, gaan ek nog steeds my huis kan betaal, my kar, my medies, al daai goed. So ek dink is verskillend vir almal. Daar's nie 'n one size fits all nie. Who do you guys use as a broker for live accounts? There's only one we use, and that is Vault Markets. That is the one we use. Keegan had a love-hate relationship up until he milked him. No, you've milked him, bro. I actually think they want Keegan out. Like, bro, get another gig somewhere else. Keegan's like, nah. No, I'm kidding. Chris, bro, I looked into the 200 EMA can actually make a living. There you go. Ntor is in Project G, eh?
Yeah.
EMA, but what is the H? Chris, bro, I looked into the 200 EMA. What is that H? Or is it can actually make a living of it? Ntor, I think if Ntor is referring to that, we talked about it on Project G. Okay, but I shared something on Project G last week. Now that you're talking about making a living on it. But I've said so many times that 200 is, if you literally just go around the 200 and you build yourself something around the 200, you've got a strategy. You have a strategy. Keeks, Chris, where can I find the daily EQ indicators? Cecil, Cornelius. You can join Project G because the Project G indicator is going live this week, and it's already got it built in. Or Keegan, or I'll see if I can find it here. There, daily range, Hortensia. There you go, daily range by Hortensia. That's the one I kicks.
Yeah, Hortensia.
Hortensia. There you go. Okay, Chad, I'm waiting here for gold. Let's see who took gold here. Be honest. There's no shame. There's no shame if you took gold here while I waited. Am I a little bit envious of you? Of course. That would have been me for the session. Okay, thanks. I think you are right. Alright, Stian, let me know. But here's the thing. Once you know what you're looking for, also what I used to do is, and even till this day when I enter the trades with you guys, I would physically tell my mind what I'm looking for. And I will say, alright, Chad, I'm looking for buys, like I did earlier. What do I want to see? Okay, we're looking for buys. We're waiting for the retest. Once we get the retest and we get a minor break of structure there, on the break of the next candle's high, we will go for longs. So I'm already telling myself it. So it's not a case of I'm doubting. If I see that, I execute. If I don't see it, I don't execute. Then here was a case of Chad. We're waiting for the test on the daily pivot. We didn't get it. Okay. Now it's a case of, all right, Chad, 24.10. We're waiting here for a potential break above. There's your daily flip zone. What's going to happen at the daily flip zone? Let's see if some of the guys have been listening. What's going to happen at that flip? Jin, I did. Jin, naughty, naughty. I missed quite a few kicks, Chris. Where can I find? Vanderbilt Google, I have a business and trade, and it's a lot stressful knowing that you still get income from your business if you do not make any money from trading that month. What did you think, economy? Bullish, Michael. Super, super bullish if Trump gets elected. Why? He's going to cut taxes. He's going to cut taxes. Businesses are going to have additional discretionary income. That income is going to go into the economy. It's going to go into reinvestment. It's going to go to expanding businesses. So bullish. Super, super bullish. Okay. Nothing wrong, Danny. I would have never taken this straight off the bat. Just closed gold on a challenge, 1% down. Hey, Lawrence. The gold buy after retest on previous day's low. Don't tell me where was the previous daily low. No, man. Previous daily low is all the way down here. You may be referring to Asia low, but not previous daily low. Took gold buy after been doing some testing on the 60 EMA on the gold, and it's been grafting. Okay, babe. Let us know how that goes. Don't keep it for yourself. In gold since 200 reject. Adding on key levels. Stefan, but on what? Did you take the 200 on the hourly? Did you take it on the hourly? On the 15 minutes, Stefan. There's that 200 again. I don't know. I feel like we are playing with gold. That 200 on the 15-minute Keegs, 15-minute 200 EMA.
Yeah, it's what I spoke to the guys in the breakdown. I said if we held that 200, good chance we're going back up. Personally, I was the same as you. I wanted a retest of the Asia lows once we broke above. Never got that retest, and that thing's just been going strong since.
Oh, look at that dollar. Oh my sack. Yeah, dollar going for... Stefan, which one? 15? 5? Obviously not 5, because 5 is only now at the 200. Chris, I sent you on Discord. Beautiful Lawrence. It attracts me. Alright. I'm just interested to know in what 200 did Stefan add. 15, okay. Okay, Stefan, so you using it on the 15 minute. Interesting.
It works on the 15.
No, it works on everything. Chad, we've dropped so much gems here for you guys. I don't know if you guys are taking note. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, you never have to go to anyone else ever again when it comes to trading. If you focus and you listen to what's shared here, I like how it looks on the 15. Chris, after a big drop on CPI, looking at JPY pairs, Alvina not. Alvina, if I'm honest, I don't think I'll trade JPY for the rest of the year. There's no need. The only way I will go back to trading yen pairs is if gold's daily range goes below $5. if this becomes a daily range for gold, this entire range, like a $5 grid, I will consider yen pairs. But up until then, no. I just went with the 4-hour trendline break and retest this morning. Speed Gorilla. I love it, my brother. A little 4-hour trendline break and retest. Where is this? Where's this break and retest you speak of? Let me see if I'm missing something here. Break and retest. 200 EMA is a broker killer. Dude, 200 EMA is a glitch. I told you. Anyone that is a coder or an algo developer, they tell you firstly when you start off at a bank or any portfolio management company, they'll tell you, alright bro, so there's the 200, start with a long only portfolio. 200, that's all you use. Alright, come back in 6 months. Get out of my office. JPY pays time consuming, not worth it, only for long term swing. Yeah, I don't want to get involved with. Bro, so my CPI funds, there you can check it, only landed now.
What?
No, but listen here. That day, we got so busy, so I put it out of the account into my wallet. And then on Saturday, I was like, flip, these funds haven't hit yet. And I still remember you said you got yours the same evening.
The same evening, bro.
Yeah.
I had it in my account by like 6 o'clock.
And I was like, flip, what happened here? And I go in and I'm like, it's still sitting there just in the wallet. So I had to, I think it was Sunday morning or Saturday evening, I put in my... Did you order the e-bike? Andre, no. No, shit, that erg bike is 30k. I only made like 20k. I'm still 10k short. And then I thought to myself as well over the weekend, I'm like, bro, you've got a gym membership. You've got almost like 20,000 rands worth of weights like bumper plates, Olympic bar at home. I'm like, what am I doing? There's 2 bicycles. There's a road bike. No, it's silly. Then I'm like, there's a mountain bike that I paid quite a bit for, a Cannondale. Then there's a KTM road bicycle, the Strada. There's all that weights. And I'm like, bro, if you can't even go and walk, buying a 30,000 rand erg bike is just an excuse. Andrea, I sometimes overthink purchases, if I'm honest. Speaking of wallets, what wallets you guys recommend? I don't use a wallet. I put everything on my phone. So I think Keeks as well. So all my cards are on my phone. Looked at the 60MA. Okay. I could have stayed in longer, but that 200 gave me the fear of life. Counter trend line. Oh, counter trend line. Waiting for bullish. Alright. Should manifest some guns and buy them. Seems like you have enough fitness equipment. Yeah, Andre, during COVID, or just when we went into lockdown, or when we knew we were gonna go into it, I was doing CrossFit back then, so I bought the bumper plates. Not a lot. I think I've got in total 150 kilograms worth of weights, and then I've got the Olympic, the speed bar. Just I never knew weights were so expensive.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
Yo, I had like an idea I'm gonna get away with like $5,000, and it's like $5,000. You're gonna pay almost $5,000 for one plate. I think the bar alone was like $5,000. That Olympic bar. Yeah, anyone, Keeks, you want to buy this? Wait. No?
I'm good for now, brother.
Chat, anyone want to buy those bumper plates and the... Not? Alright.
You look like you're doing this one by yourself for now, bro.
I know, it's not that expensive, so... It works out to... What is like 100 Rand a kg? Yeah, it works out to around about 100 Rand a kilogram. And then let's quickly see. Was it me and you that had the discussion, Keeks, when we said even if you've got a full... No, it was me and Fubs. And I said, bro, you can have every single piece of equipment in a home gym, and if you're still gonna want to go to a gym, because it's cuck trading at home alone. Because the gym gives you a vibe. Everyone is gonna go now to train. There's like that sense of everyone in there. There's movement, and when you're home alone, unless you Dwayne The Rock Johnson, you're not gonna have that intensity. Or do you think you'll have that intensity, Keeks?
No. Not at all.
And who's gonna see your physique? Like, where can you show off at home? You're gonna need to live stream all of your workouts because nobody's gonna see your pump. That's why you go to gym. You want that alpha male to come out and be like, hey guys, look at my big old pump here. Hey guys, see the bars are a little cheaper now. 4,900 Madiba rounds. Yeah, okay, so it's about 20. Also, again, I can't say it's a wasted expenditure. I used it quite a bit. Okay, Chad, waiting here for a retest, and this will be my last and final call. If we can get a retest here, that is the daily flip zone. We've held at 200, and yeah, if we can just get a test there, nice little break of structure on the daily flip, I will take a shot at this. Something like that. If not, I think it's the session for me. Something like that. Alright. What's good, Cheese? Hoping Keeks could well up this week. He will. He promised me. last night I bought some last items on Under Armour Keys.
Yeah.
Why would Under Armour sell crop tops for men?
Bro, I actually saw that when the guy started that trend there.
Yo, they actually have a cool. I was like, bro, what is happening?
Like when the fitness industry started that trend, I was like, this bloody new generation, bro. First they want to be a them and a they, and now men have to wear crops. Bro, I was like, what the hell are these oaks coming to?
No, your account won't close, Bob. Like, if you're not trading for a week, nothing. Broker can't just close your account. Is Nila and the boys eating? Hey, Nila, but that's why I stopped trading this bear. You guys have been in that trade. You guys have gone on a journey, and that thing at max moved 10 pips. I can't do that anymore. Alright guys, so get ready. Stream hoppers, lurkers, haters, whoever, call them in. Potential trade here on gold this morning. I'm looking to join a gym for the energy. I just need enough energy and time to actually go to the gym. That's true, Chris. I have training set up home which I use daily. Okay. Also, Gem Crush is there. Damn, gold going crazy. Sorry, I meant crypto wallets, or you guys would draw into your bank accounts. No bank accounts. We want those stimmy checks to land, those little liquidity injections. After the reno here at the office, I was like a little bit dry. I was like twerking a little bit, and I just needed that little liquidity injection to just like, sheesh. Just a young liquidity injection. Young little. Okay, Chad. Okay, first box has been ticked. We've tested this level. There's the daily flip zone. No top wick on this 5. I would love if this 5 can close bearish and the next candle can just do this. Beautiful. Bro, I spent like 2 hours last night going through everything. So the last...
I'm surprised you didn't do just like one big purchase like you normally do.
Yeah, I don't know.
To be fair, you normally do Black Friday. That's when you go.
The Sunday, I don't have a lot of time, so I just picked a few things, and then last night I went. There's it.
Right.
Chad, would you wear it if I get you one?
No. There's many things I'll do, bro, but that is not one of them.
Yeah, Chad. I got me some last bit of goodies on Under Armour. I love the brand. Got a nice another pair of shoes, and I think I got 3 polos. Not polos, golf shirts. 3 golf shirts, and I got 2 more. 1 more hoodie and a vest type of. Because if you consider this is an Under Armour hoodie that I've got on, and if it's not on special, it's like almost 4,000 rand. So why spend 4k on a hoodie if you can get it for 60% less?
You know what I love is that, but you won't go spend that at Bogart.
No. I won't spend that at Bogart.
Oh my word, bro.
No. No, dude, I'm like, you like Bogart, I like Under Armour. Like even my shoes. I'm an Under Armour guy. Me too, Chris. I'm a big fan. Hey, bro. The majority of my clothing. There's 2 brands I like quite a bit. It's Nike. I love Nike. I love Under Armour. I love super dry. Only thing is, super dry is not really for big guys. So I can't order online. I physically have to go into the shop because some of their items, even though it's like a triple XL, it's very slim fit. So, and then I've got a feeling Bogart is also, because it's Italian, I feel like it's also small. Like that Bogart shirt you wearing, what size is that?
XL.
Yeah, but you see that XL sits like a medium on you.
No.
Chad, Keegan's got an XL on. That thing looks like a small. This man.
It looks like a normal
bro,
shirt.
Quickly take off your jacket. That thing is sitting tight. Chad, look here. Then he wants to tell me an XL. Look at this.
Look at that. There's so much room.
No, go show the camera. Come in here. Chad, extra large. Look how there's no room there.
What do you mean there's no room? Look at this.
This is a guy that played wing at school, wearing an XL. It looks like a small. It looks like we actually vacuum wrapped a Bogart shirt onto this man. XL.
You know, Chad, he'll say that rather than I'm just actually got some muscle on my body. I'm not tiny.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I don't want shit to sit tight on me.
You don't have
I've
to.
got
you get bigger ones then. Bro, they go up to a freaking 6XL.
Really?
Yes.
No, I'm not gonna do the Bogart thing. Chad, let's boycott Bogart. I'm kidding. Galton's bullish as US data bolster case for Fed rate cut in September. Thank you so much, solar powered heart. We're gonna, Chad, get ready. Hope you guys are ready. Let's get red ski.
You can do it, Chris. Just wait for that bottom wick.
Yeah, I struggle with underwear like that. Can't get big enough. Hey, Stian, you shouldn't have gone for a BBL then, my brother. Okay, Chad, 1 minute. 1 minute. Stian had a BBL, guys, so it's tight at the back and now it's pulling on the front. Okay, here we go. 15 seconds. 15 seconds, Chad. Daily flip zone, your daily flip. Whoop. Okay. Just whoop. Tiny little bottom wick. Tiny. Not wait. Tiny. Give us something tiny. Tiny. Keegs, are you with us here? We just want to test on the daily flip, Chad. That 5-minute candle test on the daily flip.
I'm not taking it, bro. Are you in?
No. I literally, like I said, I just want a nippy.
But you got a nippy.
On the daily flip zone, my bro. My bro. Nah, Chad. If this thing just runs, this will be mad. If this okay, so we've been waiting for retest from here, Keeks. It is now officially 55 pips later. No, I'm not going to compromise, Chad. The reason why I want to test on the daily flip zone is because for those of you that have traded with me We actually did quite a comprehensive breakthrough. I think it was a week ago with the Project G members. Last week, Wednesday. Remember, I think it was Rian Foster that asked the question. Okay, there we go. You can actually use the daily open level as a support and resistance. You'll see there. Okay. Chad, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually have a buy stop on the re-break of the high. So basically I've got a buy stop here. And if we re-break after testing the daily flip zone, I think we could see some volume coming in. I'm going to go with about a 25 pip stop. And in terms of targets, we can 24.15 easy. Yeah, 24.15 easy game, fair game. Okay, I'm in, Chad. Holy smokes.
Ow, the boy's in.
Holy smokes, Chad. Here we go. Let me just pull my... Why did... Yo, the spread's just opened up on this thing. Not a great entry though. Not a great entry. 24.11.75. Yeah, Chad, the entry isn't phenomenal. Okay, there we go. Yo, got slipped. Was there anything that came out now? No. Euro group meeting. Could be a headline. There we already tapped Asia highs now. Oof. Okay. That was the Asia high tap. Okay, there we go, Chad. As long as we hold above this daily flip zone, we are solid. Otherwise, not a great position if we come back below the flip zone. But as long as we hold. As long as we hold. Have you sent that? Alright. Now I'm sweating a little bit. I actually have a pee, Chad. I'm gonna go pee quick. I'll see. I literally really have a pee. So TP Town inbound. Let me just keep it on TP Town. There we go. See you guys now.
I've got them, bro. I've got them. There, guys. Personally, I do see it running. The whole thing for me is I'm being very, very strict to myself. My areas with my criterion, going back to the past, as much as the trade's there, exactly where I wanted my entry. If I didn't get it, and trade runs without me. So I'm going to be a lot more strict on my entries again. So personally for me, I missed my entry. So this thing still is going to where I would have said TP would be. So still a very good, very valid trade for me. I don't see why that would change now yet. Well, personally, I haven't seen anything that would make me want to change the trade yet. There we go. Come on. See this thing climb a bit, Chad. Yeah, bro. I wanted to get in. For me, entry literally was at 24:05. We got the break above. Literally a wick. We just needed basically the retest, and we didn't get that. I think there is gonna be a leaderboard on the ultimate trade, but if not, there's gonna basically be revamps the whole time, weekly updates also on social media. Keys, I got one of those double zip Bogart tracksuit jackets as a gift in 2020. It got small for me. My artist. Yeah, I know they are insane. The quality is just next level.
What's that?
One guy's telling me about how he got a Bogart tracksuit as a gift, but it's obviously he's outgrown it now.
Bro, it's cold out there. It's relatively cozy in here.
I was saying Baru, but I back your trade still the way.
Thanks, my brother.
Keys, why does the gold feel a bit delayed on the MT5 vault than on Trading View, brother?
No, it's Oanda is different. Even with FTMO, or maybe you're not live. Have you clicked live?
Yeah, they are sometimes a little different, but I mean not.
There is a lag on Trading View. Yo, bro, it is cold outside. Is there going to be a leaderboard? Yes, Lawrence. Every Friday, leaderboard will go out on the socials every Friday. Every Friday. Yo.
Boys, in a bit cold there.
How you, bro? I swear there's like somewhere at this window. There's maybe like a little gap, like wind blowing because of my feet. Yo, Chad, gold. Not the cleanest setup, but yeah, dollar just gone, yeah. I'm not complaining. If gold can finish off here at the daily flip, there was the daily flip. How's this hourly gonna close? This hourly is also gonna close nice and strongly bullish. As Keegan would say, bulelo. Not puleru, but buleru. Chad, it's weird that our 2G's indicator is showing that Asia is here. 1 o'clock. Yeah. That is very weird. Oanda. Okay. Okay, Chad, let's see. We're going to need to get through these Asia highs. Asia highs is the next one. Kicks, you want a coffee? I want to try and organize something for us.
Yeah, I'll have one, brother.
Alright. How's everyone doing? Is everyone still fine? Are we gonna get a break here above Asia highs? That's the big question here.
Nah, I think it's easy, bro.
You think it's easy?
I think it's just gonna halt a bit because obviously your 4 hour also just closed.
That the 4 hour close as well. Okay, look at that.
Close bullish though.
Yeah. Look at that previous 4 hour taking a low, then taking a high, closing bullish. Okay, that is very bullish. The big question is, can we survive the bottom wicks for the hourly, the 4 hourly? That's my only question, is can we survive these bottom wicks? And this Asia high, we need to get through it. We need to get through. But something is weird here on our indicator. Alright, Chad, if we cannot get above Asia highs, which is here, let's say this candle closes bearish and the next 5 does not do something like this, I'm going to kill the trade. Yeah, I don't want the gold to play around here, especially after the daily flip. We've spent a big part of the day just trading down. So yeah, I don't want it to play around. So I'm going to give it a 1 more 5 after this. 5-minute candle. And what I'll actually do is the next 5-minute candle, I think as soon as we break that high, I don't want it to come back. So let's say we open up little to no bottom wick or whatever. I want to see us start driving through this level. Otherwise, what's going to happen is it's just going to come all the way back in the range for the rest of the day. So we're not going to chance it. It is Monday. It's not the best setup here. It's not the worst setup, if I'm honest, but it's not. This is where we wanted to trade from, there. And we are already almost $8 away from that level. Okay. Also, what I'm going to do is on the 15, I'm going to reduce my stop. I'm going to bring my stop into just below the previous 15-minute candle. Because if we go to take that previous 15 low, we're on the wrong side. So we just reduced our stops. Andre, I don't know if Andre is still on. Andre was asking me about stop losses yesterday. And this is what I told Andre. I said risk is dynamic. We started off the trade with the 25 pip stop. We've now reduced our stop to 15 pips. So my risk on this trade currently is a little bit more than 0.5%. I was willing to risk 1%. My risk is 0.58%. This is now our actual retest on the daily flip zone. Alright. So what we're going to need to see is a drive from here. Thank you so much. Trade still doesn't look bad. It just needs to flip, needs to hold above the daily flip zone. Otherwise, as mentioned, we're coming all the way back right here. We will be trading somewhere here during NYSE. Why? Because we took Asia highs, we took Asia lows, and it's just going to range for the rest of the session. That's if we don't break out here. Other than that, I'm more than happy with our risk that we've got on the table here. One hour supply zone. Yeah, I don't trade supply zones and demand zones. So it could be a 1 hour supply. It could not be a supply. But I've not traded the supply zones. Yeah, you can consider it a supply, but for me, I just trade the horizontal levels. If I get supplied here today, that's unfortunately part of the game. But nothing wrong. If you trade supply zones, go for it. I'm more a horizontal guy. No, I'm not stressed at all, Chad. Like I said, chatting, this is a perfect example of Stian earlier, talking about sometimes being too careful of taking a trade, not taking a trade. For me, it was simple. The idea was that if I consider how a daily candle forms, a daily candle will open up, a daily candle will create a bottom wick, a daily candle will flip to create a body if we're expecting a daily candle to close bullish, and then it will pull back to create a top wick. So considering all of that during pre-market, trading all the way down, then coming back into the range, then flipping back bullish again, I know this zone is going to induce volume. The daily flip zone. That's why I say this becomes the only key level now. And after this, if we hold this becomes the key level on top here, the Asia range. So to not take a trade based off fear is me not having faith in my trade and in my what do I call it? Not protocol, but framework. My trading framework. Yeah, my trade is based around levels where volume can be induced. Bro, did this thing literally listen to a message and typed out everything we just said in a message? Did you know? I didn't even know iPhone could do that. Chad, that entire conversation was now put into a message. Holy smokes. Did you know that, Keith?
I know you can do it, but that's when you go like speak to text or talk to text or whatever it's called. But that's like if you only had it pressed.
No, I think when I put my phone down, I check your damn technology, bro. I'm telling you. Bro, that entire conversation was scripted now in a message on WhatsApp. Yeah. Clay's burst. So the only way I will not hold this trade is if we go again up here and we reject Asia highs again, because then obviously the market's not ready to get through this level. And then the second reason why I wouldn't hold the trade is if we're not holding above the daily flip zone, because then this again we can flip bearish again. So these are the only two scenarios where I wouldn't hold the trade, but I wouldn't be stubborn as well out of pride to say, oh no, I'm holding the trade it will work. No, if a trade is showing you that it's not willing to work, Keegan did a very good cut last week, Keegs.
Yeah.
I think Keegan cut the trade for like 10 pips. Absolutely just collapsed after that. Again, no ego. Keegan had his level. He said, Chad, if we can't hold this level, trade is not good. Same here with me. If we cannot get above Asia highs, trade is not good. It is not a good trade then.
Are you still in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, I think that's a very fair point, because now the fact you have came back down, like in a nutshell, that's your bottom wick. Now you need to go. If it doesn't go...
Yeah, after test, because that is now official test of the flip zone. That you can consider, that is a test. Alright. So as the trade develops, you need to ask yourself questions. Is the trade doing what it's supposed to be doing?
Yeah, the trade needs to do what it's doing now. And needs to hammer a bit, yeah.
What the trade actually needs to do is this candle needs to start vibrating on a positive frequency, and just do that.
And then
there we go.
Teleportation.
Teleport. Let's start the Monday off good on is it the 777 frequency? Somebody that knew the frequencies had a chat with us last time and said something about the 777 or the 888 and the 4 ones. No, not that one, Steinsberg. That is the wrong frequency. If you're vibrating on that frequency where you're going, it's going to be nice and toasty. Toasty, Steinberg. We're not
Like a
vibrating.
chicken.
Rotisserie chicken. If you want to vibrate on that frequency. Alright. That frequency is super toasty. Like now, Chad, in the next 90 seconds, if we cannot close above here, I will just move stops to break even. Wouldn't close out the trade. But also, considering how wide FTMO's spreads are. Yeah. 1 minute, Chad. Can we get a push here? Can gold deliver here for the boys? Gold, we need you to do a number here for the boys. We need you to get through these Asia highs. Come on, gold. Do it for the lads. Monday. 45 seconds. 15-minute already created a bottom wick. Come on. Come on, gold. 25 seconds. Chad, if it's so close, I can't really go break even. I'm honest, FTMO spreads are horrendous. So 10 seconds. If it doesn't close above, I'm just going to close out the trade. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Killed it. Killed it right there on the close, Chad. Not going to give it any more room. Alright, so closed out the trade for 2.7 pips. Okay. And you can say, Chris, why did you close it out? Why not wait for this candle? No. We already had a test here. We already had the test on the daily flip. Look at the 15 minute. The 15 minute already spent most of its life. This 15 minute creating a bottom wick, then closing bearish, rejecting that Asia level. So what could happen is we can still continue bullish later on, but the next 15 can now go and print a retest, even all the way down here. We can even pull back all the way and we'll catch better buys during NYSE. So again, I'm not in the business of taking chances. I'm in the business of taking pips. So after this test here, what I want to see, you guys know by now, I want to see volume. So that is me for the session, chat. I'm not going to waste my time here. I feel like even if this trade runs and you come back later, oh, Chris, you should have held. No, I should have not done anything. If you want to hold on to it, by all means, my brothers and sisters, for me, that is the session. Let's just check at DXY. Okay, no pullback there as of yet. US 30, we did say we are bullish. This thing is just grinding. Nasdaq, weekly pivot, currently holding there, but messy price action. Kicks, any closing remarks from fellow G? Just put your price tab a little bit left. It's a little bit.
Yeah, for me, guys, as I said to you, I'm going to be very strict on my price entry now. Last week, we played around, we had some fun, but we're going to get serious again. So, yeah, as I said to you guys, I was literally looking for almost the same trade Chris was in, but off the bat, I said to you guys, if we held here, once we got back above the EQ, the Asia lows over there, this is where we want to get in the trade. And almost similar to Chris, all I wanted was, not really the bottom wick in the sense, but I just wanted a retest. All I wanted was a retest of Asia lows, like over here. Just a retest, and the minute it could show me the rejection off of it, I was going to enter. And we never got that. That was where I wanted my entry, and it absolutely just ran away from there. And I'm not going to sacrifice my entry somewhere else. That's where I wanted it. We would have been at TB, for example, just target Asia highs. So, yeah, I'm not going to make 50-50 trades. If it doesn't meet my criteria, if it runs without me, it runs without me. I'll catch another one. So, yeah, nothing for me now. Obviously, New York, I know 100% I'll have a trade with that US 30 strat. And then we'll see what else we can look forward to. But, yeah, going to be very, very strict moving forward this week.
Chad, there you go. Why do I not trade with Vault Funder? I'm one of the directors. Can't trade with. We're a registered financial services provider. It is a conflict of interest. My brother saying that spreads on wide with FTMO. All right, my brother. That is all good on your side. Thing is, FTMO's got a markup. I don't know what account you're trading, but spreads are not great here on my side. Fills are also not great. If I open up a trade here, I do not get, it's not raw pricing, but I don't think you pay, do we pay commissions with FTMO? Oh, you do? Yeah. Holy shit. Yo, so they're charging you a commission and they're not giving you raw spreads. That's quite, oh, they do, yeah. Okay. That is...
Mastery Manifesto, the one that I'm testing the strat on. That's up, brother.
What is that?
He's asking about down on the funded account, so I'm just saying which one are you talking about. But yeah, the one I'm testing the strat on is up.
Bro, that came so quick down. Yes, quick down. If you were still holding it, there's a reason we do what we do. That is why we killed it there. So if you're still in it, that's why I said that's a you problem. Rejections coming from an area that can induce volume. That's why you do not play around. Markets need to do what they need to do. So again, every decision I make is calculated. Every decision, if you ask me in a week's time, 2 weeks time, and you go back and you say, Chris, the 15th of July, that gold trade you took on the daily flip after the rebreak of its own high, why did you close it when it closed bullish on the 5 minute and it rejected Asia highs? I'm going to tell you exactly why I did it. Nothing that I do is weird or like any of these other mentors, like, oh, I had a feeling and my coffee was so strong. And usually when there's a little hair follicle from someone that made the coffee. Is there a hair follicle? Now I'm actually looking at it. There's no hair follicles here. Do you have a little hair?
I've got nothing in mine, brother.
Anyways, Chad. Morning chat, Chris. How are you? It's my 5th anniversary today. Naz 100 Sal, give me the bonus I was hoping for on CPI. Watching the stream from Sydney. Tissy, thank you so much. And yeah, happy 5th anniversary. May it be a good one. 5th anniversary in terms of work, in terms of being married. Ultimate Trader starts today officially, Karen Machumi. We're doing the final audits. Where's Kaylin? Not audit. Just to make sure, because some of the guys gave like accounts from other brokers. Some of the guys gave accounts from their real Vault Markets accounts, like their retail accounts. So we're just doing the final checks and balances. So you'll get it today. It just shows you people really have an inability to listen and to read. You think you've put out enough information. It's like, nope, that's not enough. Definitely not enough. Alrighty, Chad. Keeks, thank you so much. 3 o'clock.
Hey, that's it, brother.
Anything else you still want to chat about?
Nah, that's it from our side.
EYES indicator. Alright, Chad. Peace and love, baby. See you guys a little bit later.
Awesome. Cheers, Chad.
Baby, it's you and I